Imagine having gone to school for years and you don't have a record of it because you had to flee your home before you were able to grab those documents, and the university that graduated you no longer exists. To start all over is such an exercise in humility as well as in survival. It means you had to give up on everything that you were before and everything you had built, and you got to work twice as hard to make it work. But you're going to do it because you need to get back to where you were, and you want to set a good example for your family and succeed. The International Institute was founded in 1918 to welcome newcomers that had come here, largely Italian women. They used to convene together at our building and have community meetings. If you look at over a century of this, people were coming here because they had to flee somewhere else. They needed safety, they wanted freedom, they wanted to be able to take care of their family and succeed. The stories are all the same. The only thing that's different are the last names.
My name is Danny. I'm from Congo. When I come here, it's not gonna be easy, but you have to have mentality, just be strong.
A key piece to people coming in and resettling here is first stabilizing them so that way they have a home and they can learn about how to live in their community. And then immediately, at least one member of the household needs to go into our job club where they learn all about the American workforce.
We have to work to build our lives.
A lot of this comes down to the nature of someone's refugee journey. What skills did they escape with that they're bringing with them here? And how do those translate to the American workforce? And what can we do to help you so that way you get back to what would have been your future if it had not been taken from you? It's a totally different thing to come into a new country and ask somebody to trust you and hire you.
My name is George Stibble. I own a commercial cleaning company. We're part of a national franchise. The industry turnover is around 300% in our industry, so it almost makes us a staffing company. We realized that, we looked at that and we're like, people are going to be our biggest assets.
We can absolutely be helping to fulfill those unmet needs by employers, and talking to them and forming that relationship is really the big first step.
They got to know us, we got to know them. Ultimately, the success of their clients and our employees is what drives that partnership.
If you're hiring somebody through the Institute, you're getting a case manager. It's like a mini HR assistant.
They have translation services, they have paperwork completion, setting up bank accounts.
We can also come in and do a cultural competency training for your staff of American workers. Those are things that are keys to helping this relationship move forward.
And Danny is the perfect example here. He was part of a large group from International Institute. He's been placed with a customer that's walking distance.
Some days I take a bus, some days I can walk because it's not too far.
And what we've heard from employers in town that have hired refugees is that it's overwhelmingly been a super positive experience.
I spoke with the operations manager of the business that he's servicing, and he's like, his staff is so appreciative of Danny's work.
He's always on time. We never have any issues with the job he does, and he always has a smile on his face. I would like to make sure Danny is the person who stays assigned to us for as long as he likes.
To know they like the things I do, I feel good.
To create this platform for refugees to come in here and set them up for success, it's incredibly valuable for us as business owners.
We are allowing people to better themselves and contribute more, which is only going to just overall raise the net worth of everyone who lives in a community. In a 15-year period, the net fiscal benefit of refugees was $123 billion. Billion with a B. That's what they contributed beyond what had been invested in them.
That's what I love about this, is you can create win-win-win opportunities throughout the whole ecosystem.
It's a means to self-sufficiency, to freedom, to family health, family safety, is so crucial to people's happiness and well-being overall.